EUIC is Pokemon's biggest event that's happening in London this year. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadia Neve and this is my channel. We are super lucky to be hosting European International Championships this year again in London. This year it's happening between the 21st of February and the 23rd at XL in London. This is going to be my second European International Championships that I'm going to be attending. I did attend the Pokémon Centre back in 2023, but I didn't even know that half of this stuff happened. So I thought I would make a short video around the information that you need to know. So for those of you that don't know, EUIC is a European Championship for Pokemon. The players will compete for championship points in both TCG, Pokemon Go and video game. I've never competed myself, so I don't know all the information, but there is more info on the Pokemon website. What I do know is the top 2 that qualify will get into World Championships, which this year it is in Anaheim. And the following year it's been announced that it's in San Francisco. The event also includes side events and spectator activities. Last year I had a weekend pass which covers you from Friday to Sunday, and there is so many different things that are going on. Pokemon will release a schedule closer to the time, and these spectator activities can include free games, colouring in, they have some vendors there. Last year they did some Pokemon yoga, which was great for the kids to get involved. They brought Pikachu out and they did a yoga session. There is definitely plenty to get up to when you're a spectator, as well as all these other activities. You can also just watch. I think my favourite thing to watch probably was Pokemon Unite. So first of all, I just want to say, if you wanted to go to the Pokemon Centre, you do not need to buy a Spectator's Pass. The Spectator Pass allows you to get into the championship. I'll get more into that in a minute, but the Pokemon Centre is completely free to enter. The only thing you do need to know is that you need to book a reservation time. Currently we still don't have this information. When I know this information, I will let you guys know. I will attach it into the description down below, and if I find out before I finished editing this video, I will insert it here. If not, we'll just have to wait. As soon as I know, I will let you guys know, so definitely try and check out my other social media platforms to stay tuned on that front. Inside the Pokemon Centre there will be lots of photo opportunities, as well as the European Championship exclusive goodies. This year it is Psyduck themed and I'm so excited for this. Last year they were well stocked on stuff that you can find on the Pokemon Centre. It's just nicer to shop in person. So the Pokemon Centre will actually be open the Thursday before the championship starts. So this means that it's between the 20th and the 23rd of February. Like I said, it is completely free to enter the Pokemon Centre. You just need to reserve a slot, and the booking service allows you to book up to 4 people. So if you want to go with a group of friends and you're all trying to book the same slot, just let one person book. When it does go live, there will be certain sessions which it will be super competitive to get hold of. Thursday first thing in the morning is probably going to be the hardest slot to get into. Last time I actually booked 2 different slots. I went in the morning on Friday. It was really busy, and then I also booked Friday at 6 o'clock I think it was, and it was so empty. So it depends on whether you want to make sure that you definitely get your hands on the exclusive merchandise, or if you would rather have a more relaxed shopping experience. So one thing that I did last year was the Play Lab. So in the Play Lab you can learn to play TCG, or you can learn to play video game. This is completely free and it is open to the general public. You do not need to book a reservation for this. So I would really recommend, if you're going for the Pokemon Centre and you're only going for the Pokemon Centre, it might be worth checking this out. Depending on your group size and depending on how busy it is will depend on whether there's a queue or not. Last year we probably waited maybe half an hour to get a slot, but this was fine because we decided to get a snack and a drink and we just sat and ate it while we were waiting. After having assistance from one of the specialists and teaching us how to play, we had a couple games, and at the end we were able to walk away with a free deck and a free pin. There is staff members that are there to help you learn how to play, so this is a really great opportunity for those of you that don't know how to play and want to get into it. So I checked out the website earlier, and at the moment there is only spectator passes available for the Sunday. Everything else is sold out, which I'm honestly not surprised. For future reference, if you did want a weekend pass, it is £25 for the 3 days, but for a single day ticket it is £10. So for those of you that are just finding out about this now, there is still passes available for the Sunday for £10. Obviously the playing zone will be quite quiet as it comes close to the finals, but that also means you get to see the winners. So this pass allows you access into the championship. With this also allows you all the access to the photo opportunities, the vendors, the activities, all of that. Last year I had a go at some side events, and this is super beginner friendly as well. Last year I paid £8 and I did a pack battle. So I paid £8, this was my entry fee, and with that I also received a single pack of Pokemon cards. I then did 3 matches and I was so lucky enough to win all 3 of them. This then meant that I could get the most amount of points for that game, and then you can spend these points on the prize wall. This is something I think I want to make more videos about this year because I actually really enjoyed it and I didn't do it until like the last day. So the best thing is I paid £8, I got an A spec from the pack, and the craziest thing is I got a huge hit for £8. I think that might be possibly the best £8 I've ever spent in my life. So this is definitely something fun that's worth doing. They do all sorts of different games. Like I said, I didn't film that too much last year, so I kind of actually don't really know what other side events they do. But this year I definitely want to set aside more time to be able to do this. When I go on the Friday, I will definitely make a video about this on the first day. So if you want to stay tuned in terms of my shorts and my reels and over on Instagram, I will let you guys know more info about that closer to the time. I think I've covered everything. I want to say I've covered everything. I'm probably going to sit editing this video and realise I've probably missed out a bunch of stuff, but at the moment that is everything that springs to mind. I know that there is going to be loads of people attending this year, so I'm super excited to catch up with everyone. I've heard that there's loads of people coming over from America as well, so I'll be able to meet loads of content creators from America. It's just one of those Pokemon events that you just do not want to miss out on. If you guys want to watch my vlogs from last year, I did vlog all 3 days, so I will leave all the links down in the description below. And this year I plan on vlogging every single day in full detail. I'm probably going to make a separate video on the Pokémon Centre and a separate video on the side games. I feel like now's an appropriate time to say if you guys want to subscribe to keep up to date with all of the information that I've been talking about and seeing the games themselves, please be sure to subscribe. I really hope you liked this video and I hope that the information I shared with you was useful. If you're attending EUIC, drop a comment down below, and if you see me walking around with my camera, please come up and have a conversation with me. It's one of those really lovely social events where you meet so many new people. I want to say a huge thank you to Pokemon who have actually given me a creator pass for this year. It's just one of those crazy things. I just can't believe everything that's going on at the moment. Hopefully there's going to be some amazing things that I can share with you guys. On that note, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it, and hopefully I will see you guys in another.